There's no place to escape to.
This is the last street.
On the left. That's when the cannibalism started.
What was that?
Hey everyone, welcome to the last stream on the left. Ben hanging out with Marcus and Henry Zabrowski.
I've been here before and I'll be here again.
Absolutely, the newly shaven Henry Zabrowski hated the curtains match the drapes.
Yeah, I'm completely shaved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, honestly,
This is so because I know your wife once a year she wants to see your face.
she likes to see my face.
Is this the once a year?
This is what she gets. She gets it during the summertime, and then she said something about love seeing the top of my penis. That's why I shave all the rest of it.
Oh, yeah.
So again, hair, full back hair, absolutely butt covered in hair.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
Mound, pubic mound, because as we know, I have 4 bellies.
Yes,
Right,
well,
I
of
have
course.
main belly, then I have an underbelly, and then I have 2 pubic bellies.
Oh, interesting. There's
And
an
so-
animal that has a bunch of bellies. Which animal is that? The elephant
armadillo.
or some shit?
Oh.
Armadillo? No, there's an animal that has a bunch of bellies.
Are you thinking of bellies or stomachs?
I'm thinking of stomachs.
Cow.
That's
Well,
a cow. That's a cow.
That's
has
a
4
cow
stomachs.
because
Yeah.
the stomach is that's the home for
Yeah.
the stomach is the belly.
I feel
I
like
have a
pandas
belly.
have 3 bellies.
What does?
Pandas because they're fat.
Oh, they're funny.
That's cute,
very
though.
stupid, full of chlamydia, but super cute.
It's koalas and all of them. Any one of these weird creatures. Any one of these. But yeah, I'm completely shaved. It's great to be here. The chat's ready for live death.
I don't have any live death.
She's saying he doesn't have any live death, but we do have a special guest today.
Oh my goodness! So we will be joined at the halfway mark of today's stream
Mike-
by Mentalist. And now, Mentalist in this case means he's smart,
Yes.
Yes.
because it could also be seen as an insult. You Mentalist? No, it's a compliment.
I don't know how that could possibly be seen as an insult.
It's
Well,
like
you
an
know when people be
1880s.
like, "That's mental, dude. Don't be mental, dude."
That's UK. The UK, they say
That's
you're
mental.
crazy. Yeah, mental is
But
crazy.
he's a mentalist.
Uh-huh.
So apparently he lists a series of different things about the brain.
No,
and then
that means-
also he's an illusionist.
He can read your mind.
You can read your mind.
That's what a
Better be
mentalist
careful,
does.
Kissel.
You know what?
Keep your secrets locked up.
The only man that can read my mind is Gordon Lightfoot.
Look at he does.
And-
Honestly, Mike, I'm already getting roasted. Henry looks like he's about to get hardcore into fishing off the pier. I fucking
That's not
wish.
bad. That's not roasted.
I
That's a
wish.
compliment. Also, the
And
man's
then
name is Wayne fucking Hoffman.
Wayne
Okay.
Hoffman.
Wayne
And then
Hoffman.
That's actually a
Erica's
compliment.
saying I look like a cop, which is just again, that's just imagine what I'd be. I sometimes think about like, all right, let me just
Yeah,
do this. I'm
honestly,
just gonna
okay.
use up top,
Oh,
right?
I'm driving with my friend
Imagine
Marcus, and
me-
we're in the UK because I'm driving on the right. Oh, there's an officer behind us. I hope he doesn't know that we're all drunk as fucking.
I got vodka in this Lucasade, and this
Don't
is
say that to
specific.
the officer. Hey, it's
me, shirtless detective. No, I look like
Hello?
a man. I look like a man that was caught in a mining accident. Like if you look at my body,
Yeah.
I realize like if you take me out of this time period and put me in 1890, I look like a.
Those nipples today.
You look.
Imagine me with the shovel just.
Do you have reverse sensitivity nipples? Because it's hot as fucking balls, and we're surrounded by lights, and your nipples are rock hard.
It's not.
it's cold in here.
Yeah, it's actually quite chilly in here. You're wearing a cardigan,
Yeah, you're fucking.
and you've got a
you're-
massive
pull
beard.
over. Pull over. No, it's cardigan. All
Henry,
right.
Henry, with that mustache, you look like a man who'd accidentally get sealed inside a pickle barrel.
Yeah, you'd be like, my God, if they knew how
Yes.
many other men were in here.
Also, I have a pickle treat for you. I want to thank the person who came to the show in San Francisco for Hail Yourself. Someone gave us a pickle basket, and there is a pickle dill that has your name on it. And indeed, it's in my suitcase right now.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh, it's getting nice and hot in the suitcase in the car. That's your favorite.
Well, speaking of hot, why don't we start with number 3 here? Number 3, this is called the bathroom touch. And I have forgotten what it is. But
That's what I love about these
Sex
lists. Now you
education
get.
should
Oh,
also
yes.
involve instructing them how to recognize and avoid sexual exploitation. Trainables are particularly vulnerable because of common characteristics of trust, lack of judgment, and desire for
Been there,
affection.
Henry.
These individuals must be trained and exposed
Is this
to
in a museum?
well-supervised social situations.
No,
yeah,
people
let me
to
feel it.
relatables.
Both
Let me
sexes.
feel your clavicle. That's what men like.
This did kind of happen to me in an airport
Actually-
bathroom.
I don't mind the back touch.
So they called them trainables, and I think it was about like people on the spectrum or something, truly. But I don't know what the message was. They were saying that the person who was doing this, basically, they were trying to say, just let him finish. because they were just like, and then the guy was just like, oh, okay. I think that was the message was like, some people are uncomfortable in the bathroom and they do weird things like rub your back and your lumbar when you're trying to piss.
You're actually, I don't think you're incorrect because unless it travels all the way to the front, at this point, all right, this is light frottage on the 50% hemisphere of me that has no dick, right? So you are doing light frottage. Obviously, you're getting some out of this.
Huh?
I need to get away from this, right? Well, frottage is normally...
Frottage.
It's usually rubbing the genitals against your body.
It's like when you're on the subway and you do that. Yeah, you nice newspaper.
Yeah,
I've got you from out of town. You're in from Boise.
I miss New York. I do miss
style?
feeling random boners on my thigh.
That's frottage, but him like doing, but I can kind of seem like he's getting it out of his system. Obviously, maybe he's in distress.
He might have also just needed to calm down so he could pee in public. And what's more calming for a person than doing this to another person?
I mean,
it feels strange.
It's quite nice, actually.
This is what I'm saying.
Ben has a surprisingly gentle touch. For those of you who don't know,
he's got a lot of hand mass, so it's like a kind of like a lap is approaching you. As it
you
is.
ever been slapped by a couch before?
You see these hands? They're big as coffee tables. They got knuckles the size of pears.
So
They're
that
rough
was
from me as they're hauling rope.
So that was a public restroom. Let's take a look at a bathroom. Now,
Wait, so this is more bathroom
Yes,
teaching.
it's the bathroom rock block.
gotcha.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a lock block because it is the bathroom. Lock the door. So this was about.
I brought this up with Jackie the other day too about the guy. You remember the guy who pulled his dick out when he was coming to the bathroom? We were waiting. We were in the UK driving around, and a guy like just took his like dick out at the top of the bathroom and just walked across the entire
In the
men's
gas
bathroom.
station
Yeah,
to
I
you
remember
again.
that.
That happened to you.
me,
Yeah.
and then me being grabbed upon that stuff.
That
like,
was in
it's-
Indianapolis.
Oh God, I just.
You
I
do
don't
have a lot.
understand it.
You have a lot of bathroom stories. The only weird thing that happened to me in a bathroom was in Scotland when the guy asked me if I had a Jimmy, but that was also after he complimented the size of my penis at the urinal.
No, Jimmy means that's a
Condom.
Condom. Yeah.
Jimmy hat.
Jimmy.
Yeah,
Jimmy hat.
Yeah.
Well, to be
But then
fair,
I also brought up the story in South Carolina when I saw the family that was praying. And then I went to go to the bathrooms at a Ruby Tuesdays where no God should be. And I saw a father praying, which is like the idea of praying before Ruby Tuesdays.
it's offensive to God.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you're thanking him for the deep fryer
this?
and the onion rings. God made like apples and stuff.
Honestly, you went to a restaurant that's one of the worst days of the week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? TGI Fridays. You see why that's a party.
Yeah.
Ruby
But then
Tuesdays. Well, Ruby's Tuesdays sounds
filling time.
getting
Filling
an
time with
STD
Ruby.
midweek.
But he went to this urinal, and again, full capacity urinal. Everything's open. And I'm at the end. He comes right next to me, and after he got done praying with his family, and then took off his pants and underwear,
Put 'em down.
and pull them all the way down to his ankles. I think about that guy too.
Put him
Well,
all
I
the way
mean,
down.
he did get in there, didn't he?
Did he look over at you?
I just wasn't looking.
You were. Yeah.
You want to look straight ahead, but you want to look. It's a
He's
difficult thing to do.
older than me. At the urinal, holding up his shirt.
Oh, like a Butters.
Is it possible he was Amish?
Like a Butters.
Oh, I love Butters. I
Yeah.
love Butters. Is it? Maybe he may be Amish. Maybe not used to the technology.
Just something about your shirt. You feel how cold your butt is.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah, everyone's funny. Although, to be fair, with that facial hair that you have now, you do look like a man who would have sex in a restroom.
Yeah.
Off the side of the highway.
At the very least, you would be
they're
open to
kinda
it
Scouting right.
a little bit.
Because you're wiry. Kind
Yeah.
of scary.
Yeah, I'm wiry,
Unhinged. Is he on drugs? Is he not on drugs?
You don't
Me? I am them. You know, I look like them. And then Henry, you're really the only fuckable option.
You trying to fuck?
Yeah. That's the thing. It still looks
But if you did, it's kind
unthreatening.
of cute because they're like, hey,
I know.
Hey, look at this little guy. He's trying to say that he wants to have sex with me
can
there,
fucking
but
rip
as if he has a choice when I have sex with him.
I'll rip your fucking cock off with my asshole if I want to. I got a snapper.
Well,
You
the one
could.
bathroom where I don't think a lot of people are going to be having sex is the bathroom from this next video. So Granny hasn't showered in 3 years because
Now I'm about to change that.
yes, this woman belongs in heaven. If there is
free.
one, she obviously needs to go there.
She's only got one mask on.
Look at that! Look at that! So this woman hasn't. It is so gross. But I would just throw it away. To be honest, that's just trash. Just burn it.
Blow up the house.
Right.
But the thing is, though,
She's
is that
very
it's,
sweet.
it's very satisfying to see all this clean, though. She knows what her content is.
all human shit.
Yeah,
all
but-
of that is human shit.
But
does
still.
That's shit.
How
She's
does
just
it,
rubbing
like-
shit on the wall.
Yeah.
Atomized like
I
that.
love this, though. It's very satisfying to see.
There's shit there. That was
He turned it into
yeah,
a
that was,
fucking like paste.
I bought her a new. Buddy, this is not gonna. I love her, but it's not.
Look at that though.
It is incredible, but Granny has more of an issue than we think.
She does, but you're missing the point of the content because the point of that woman's content, it's not to show how good of a person she is at all. That's not what it is. The point of her content is that satisfaction content.
Yes, it's satisfaction
No,
content.
because
Yeah.
of what?
Of the
seeing
satisfaction of
something
seeing
clean.
something be cleaned. People
Yeah.
do that. People
love
are
it.
into this whole thing.
I love seeing stuff get cleaned. I
You
love that
loves
shit.
doing it. Bert says, taking a piss at a rave one time, and the guy beside me was staring at my cock, and we met eyes. All he said was, "You fuck with that thing?" Really sad.
No, I fuck with my tongue. Get over here,
But
baby
no,
boy.
I understand the people who do sometimes I like the satisfaction. I follow a If You High on Instagram.
Man,
That's got cool images.
That's
Sometimes it has satisfaction content. 'Cause that's what I'd call it.
Yeah.
Who the fuck was filming her?
Probably her partner, friend, husband,
better have
boyfriend.
Would anybody even look? I don't know if they did Grandma a favor or not. I think Grandma might be time for the nursing home. Where
You
you
know,
get
clean
self-bathed,
shit
they
off
hit you
the
with, like
shower.
your Farva from Super Troopers. They hit you with the hose. They make sure that you can't cover their bathroom in human shit.
If you cover liquid shit, if you cover your shower in liquid shit and you just blast it off with a hose for a person, I do agree in a way with Kissel, they learn nothing. All right?
No.
It's like you got to teach a woman
She's
to
gonna-
not shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Everywhere.
I mean,
Well, you teach someone not to shit, they're not going to shit for a life.
I mean,
But if you just clean their shit, they're going to shit again.
I'm a massive Hoarders fan, and
Oh God, I cannot.
9 times out of 10, they always say yes. This person has agreed to go to therapy. They stop going to therapy after like a month, maybe 2, and the hoarding just starts all over again. But 1 time out of 10. They do
Fix it.
keep it up because they do Hoarders Revisited. Love Hoarders Revisited.
I mean,
And
I'd
usually they choose 3 that are still doing okay, but then of course that's kind of boring. So
Yeah.
you got to choose one who has
Where all
gotten
their lives have fallen apart a
They just
second
got
time.
ornery all over again. You
Yeah,
always
yeah,
got to find the ornery ones.
Yeah, it's a tough disease to have.
And Mitchell's correct. The grandma is fucking dead, and that's what you do when you have to go in for your inheritance. That is just the truth. Eventually, we're all
Oh.
gonna have to kill. We're all gonna have to go and pull a corpse out of some house
Yeah.
and clean the whole thing because
knock
that's
on
just
wood.
called being a son.
Knock on wood. But
That's
that,
a part of our lives.
that means as of probably that morning, she was just taking a grandma squat right in that bathroom.
Yeah, of course.
And
Yeah.
just looking at the mound and stuff, you'd be like, that's where that belongs, huh?
I don't know.
I've never lost a diaper.
Maybe I have a higher tolerance for it because I grew up going into a lot of houses like that. Like hoarder houses weren't all that uncommon. I grew up in a real weird place.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so like there were a lot of gross shit like was just kind of normal to me. So
just-
that doesn't. I see that. I'm like, wow. Look at that.
I'm hoarding some pizza sauce from last night.
You could watch the cardigan.
Well, let's watch. I know. Thank you. I
We
know.
can
I'm
give it
actually-
a. We can
I'm
give
not
it a.
Give it a rinse. Yeah.
I am not doing the best. This right when my mental health.
I've been wickedly nauseous all day, and I
Yes.
truly did. I just finally shit it out.
It's good.
Yes, I am a bit of a stinky beeve right now. But speaking of which, let's go to number 7. It kind of brings both cleaning and a little stank to it.
I don't like that.
Copyright infringement.
Is that
It's not really Michael, no.
no? Because I feel like that man might be in blackface.
No, that's not blackface.
Clean
I
it.
don't think so. I don't
Clean
think
it.
so. Also, I think it's McDonald's. Look at that. Look how nice that Mickey D's used to be.
I think it's an ice cream place. You know what I think this is? I think this is a Brahms.
It might be a Brahms. That might be Justin
Just clean
Thoreau.
it.
More cleaning. I want a real
Trudeau.
clean kid. But no, this is nice because look at that. Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
But all that
Oh,
stuff,
this is
it's
McDonald's.
McDonald's. But all this stuff is already clean.
Well, you got to pre-clean it for the video.
Yeah.
Also, they're
How
just
else are we
having
gonna learn?
sex.
Man, I almost posted a video. It was I would say for the stream, but it was just Michael Jackson losing his mind to R. Kelly.
Did you ever
And
see?
you just see the two together, and you're just like, "Ooh,
Well, Michael,
man, I
there's a lot of-
forget." Because it's late period, Michael. So he's like, "Ha," and so he's like trying to pop and lock, but he
Yeah.
looks like a fucking ghost.
we all
You know,
as a
like, he's
society
very
created
frightening.
Michael.
I
We
do
all
have
created Michael.
I got a Michael Jackson video coming up on my next mandate in which he ends the Bosnian War.
Oh, isn't that fantastic?
Someone had to.
There's also footage of Michael that I didn't put on here. He gets off a plane in some random ass country, greeted by massive blackface.
Yeah.
Like huge old
yeah,
school,
yeah.
just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
oh. It's like, jeez, leave Michael alone.
Well, you know, they could have
they
treated
don't.
him harsher. I think at this point now, by then you're like, oh, leave Michael alone. Now it's like, well, oh,
could-
Michael,
Hey, buddy,
Michael,
you know
Michael.
what? We're not doing this with MJ because no matter what, there's going to be supporters, and then there's going to be a whole thing, and then everyone's yelling.
I think everyone can all agree that he should have been told no more.
He just needed.
Well, when you're 8 years
tough
old and
love.
the cover and the front man of a band with your brothers, I don't think that he had the same childhood that we did.
He did not, but however, he
You know-
did grow into an adult that has to abide by the same rules and laws as the rest of us.
Look at me.
Except for moonwalking
Just
on Earth.
because, and that's just that's the laws of physics. We're talking about the law of man. All
law
right,
of man.
Because listen, again, you know how many times I have to dumb myself down for everyone, right? Just to
No, you
continue
sound
to
like
just
isn't
true.
that
be-
isn't
Yeah.
that the guy who made that one cartoon who's just like, I have to be drunk because I'm too smart, and if I'm not drunk, then everyone seems too dumb.
No, it's very sad. That
Yeah,
is
that's
very, very
called
sad.
alcoholism.
No, but
Yeah.
yes, Michael Jackson, I feel like the child molesting in a way just sort of was him holding himself back.
All right, well, let's move
okay.
on.
Okay, yeah,
Let's
that's
go.
keep him being too good.
Oh, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
As soon as you bring this up, it opens up a can of worms.
Yeah.
Let's go to Stinky Surprise. Stinky Surprise, number 10. A lot of stinky.
Oh no, the chat is not pro Michael Jackson. Whatever.
Yeah, that's fine. Everyone's allowed.
Whatever.
You know what?
Michael
Let's not
Jackson
speak-
showing up in a white Bronco. That would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
That would be
If
amazing.
Michael Jackson was still alive, pulling up to the WGA SAG strike, getting out of the car with Bill Cosby. They get out of it, and then both of them do. Because you saw Bill Cosby when he did his funny walk the last time he got out of jail.
He got
when
it.
he did the.
Oh,
Like he did the full like you know people are like
Stinky.
it's
Did he do
over.
the Did he do the eye roll?
Yes, he was like
Well,
he
he's
did
blind.
the thing. and he-
that
yeah.
thing?
I
Yeah.
believe
He
he
was-
is actually.
He was,
blind.
no one laughed.
Okay,
Yeah.
Stinky Surprise.
Okay. A man looks like he could be stinky.
All
he
is
is.
well.
He's
Do
just
not
got-
worry.
He's got good hair.
Take it to the West Coast. Hello, son. Hello, bud. You better fuck up, you stink, you dirty bastard. You've shit, haven't you? You have, haven't you? You big, smelly, fucking, dirty, stinking, ginger-headed bastard.
This is my
Sit
dad.
there, Andrew. I'm not getting in there now. Open that door.
That's all right.
No, Andrew, please, open the door.
Oh, man.
No, I'm not fuck. No, I'm not getting in there, you big,
This is
dirty
northern
Yeah, it's gone now.
England.
fuck. Has it fuck gone?
It does.
It doesn't.
He
Oh,
shat.
man.
No. Open that door, then.
You notice that guy had gone inside to buy a 4-pack of Red Bull.
Yeah.
Because when he opened the door, it flew at him. That's science.
Good lord, he threw up that bad?
The kid shat himself.
Did he actually shit himself?
I
or-
believe that he
Show
did.
that cunt.
That's how are they laughing about a
Well,
grown
the
man
kid
shitting
is
himself?
the kid is laughing at his father because his father has to smell
Good.
his shit.
Why for you do that, Andrew, for?
There you go. So isn't that fun?
That's fun.
I just
stinky
farted
surprise.
on Wendy.
You just farted on Wendy.
She does this thing where she likes to crawl up between your legs while you're sitting, right? And so it's like I'm trying to
Regular
push
fart.
her off my balls because I don't want her sitting directly on my balls.
She's like 50 pounds. Yeah. Whoa!
But it's
You just pick her up and
I don't like her sitting directly on them because it makes me feel weird. So I'm like moving past my balls. So she's actually sitting way more like butt to asshole. Like her butt's like right on my
That's
butt.
more
Because
comfortable.
I'm thinking like I just don't want her on my balls. And then but yeah, I it kind of felt like in a way it was almost like an inception. It was like I farted into her butt.
And did you notice that she then absorbed it, or
She
do you
just
think
went-
you sort of hit it and? Huh.
She literally just went.
I feel like I got a fart in me now.
You just did. Why you farted? You just farted on me, and it's been like your
She
mother's
did
not
notice
here.
though.
What?
She did notice.
She went. Huh? She looked back.
Well, did you guys all
Yeah.
see the study that dogs do judge us?
The study.
Yes, literally, there's a study.
Oh my God! Is this Quora? We got to get you off for Quora.
No, this is true. Dogs
Quora has
judge
just
us.
gotten. There has been some. I want to look a couple of these Quoras up that I had recently
mean,
that are
I-
fucking
judge us.
brutally sad.
I mean, I have a dog that is part corgi, and corgis are known for their side eye. They're
Yep.
known for looking very judgy. And I could say Georgie might have judged me a time or two in my
What do you
life.
mean,
Dogs
judge?
are
They
judge-
fucking. They all they do is lick their own pussies
Asshole.
in their own assholes.
No, there's I'm not even making this up. There was a study.
How would you know? I feel like judgment is an extremely complicated.
It's a complicated.
It is complicated, but it's also just what they do because they're very smart creatures.
But what do they judge you on
whenever
what,
you make a
on what
mistake.
basis?
Well,
On
yeah,
what
but what-
moral?
by
Whenever
what-
you make a mistake, wake
but-
up late, they know you're late for work.
By what
Didn't feed them?
methods?
Yeah,
fucking
on,
they're pissed at you.
on what moral standing do the
Not
dogs
moral.
judge you from?
That's what
No,
judgment
not
stems
moral.
from.
No, judgment is not about morality. Judgment is about, oh, why are you late? Why are you eating too much? Why are you crying?
Well, it's stuff like this, all right? When you're 90 years old, what will matter most to you? Why? Very sad. There's another one. How do dogs choose their primary humans? That's fine. What do dogs feel when they are put to sleep by a vet?
All right, let's not.
That's what it says
I
here.
actually don't want to
Cora
think about
is
it.
the saddest shit.
You know what you want to
Quora is
do when you're
awful.
being put to sleep?
Is Paul McCartney a jerk?
That's on Quora? Absolutely not.
That's my
All
favorite.
right, let's go.
Does cancer have an odor?
Hold on.
Oh, it's recording.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
we've
still
lost. We've
recording.
got.
Okay.
We're no longer live.
We're no longer live.
Yeah, I noticed because my phone stopped working, and then. All right, so we've just lost internet.
yeah.
We've lost internet. We can pause it too, and just wait to get it back because we got to get it back for the Mentalist anyway.
Well, do we want to hold? Do you want to hold and then restart the internet?
When did we lose internet?
Like 2 minutes ago.
Well, yeah, like 2 minutes ago. I saw it now.
Let me Google. I think it might be back. Oh, you might be back.
All right,
We'll just find out if we're live.
we'll do it live. We back?
Do we make it?
Have we made it?
We
back?
didn't get shut down. It wasn't us.
Are we
We're
live?
back. All right,
We
we're
got
back
shut down because
alive.
you're too good.
Too good.
Again,
Okay.
that's what Michael Jackson did to himself.
We're not. Don't bring back up MJ, please.
So you're saying that if Michael Jackson hadn't molested children,
No,
he would
no,
be like
we're not gonna
he would
bring
be
it
like
up.
an avant-garde composer on the level of like John Cage.
so
He would be
Henry-
a president on Mars.
Henry just
He would
read.
have been so past us.
Henry
Okay.
just read some questions from Quora, and one of them was, what does your dog feel when a vet puts them to sleep? And that was a nice segue to my next video. It's about huffing balloons.
Okay.
And I want to show you.
You just so this is like actual huffing.
This is
like we did for huffing it.
I believe this is a news segment or something. It's a show where a man is showing you what happens when you huff balloons.
Like helium?
Helium, and then he goes on with actually a heavier substance.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's the heavier stuff. Sometimes does make your voice go lower because it's
Yes.
like barium.
Yes.
Barium?
Borium. I learned everything I know from
Mr.
Adam
Wizard.
Sandler's.
Yeah.
No.
You remember Mr. Wizard? Remember him?
No, I don't remember that.
I don't remember. What
Okay.
I
All right, let's
got
huff
it?
these balloons.
remember Beekman.
Let's go to. Oh yeah,
Beekman's World. Yeah.
Beekman's World. Big old rat.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Balloon huffer.
If you want to know the history why Beekman was on TV, I can tell you.
I could.
Telecommunications Act of 1996.
Okay. Now, oh boy, my voice is really high this time. Oh, well, you can tell I have a lot of fun with playing around with these gases,
I can.
but not as much fun as the next one that I have here.
Is he about to
Now,
do nitrous?
You've obviously seen that this balloon here, this
I was
blue
hoping he
one,
was going to do something like
was filled with something that was very dense.
Look at this.
And you'll see here that when I let go of it, you've maybe heard of the lead balloon. Well, this is the proverbial lead balloon. And this balloon is filled with an extremely dense gas called sulfur hexafluoride. Now, sulfur hexafluoride has a density which is 5 times greater than air.
Interesting.
In other words, its molecules are 5 times heavier than corresponding air
Yeah, the
molecules.
old chunky molecules.
They also happen to be, in case you're interested, about 35 times heavier than molecules of helium. So
They're
let's just
saying
see
that a lot
what
of
these
their
heavy
streams were
molecules
frozen
do
and
when
then
I
we talk
inhale
about
these.
farting in a windy wind butt.
Yeah.
Okay, and as you can tell, my voice gets really low. And the interesting about the sulfur hexafluoride is that because it is so dense, the sulfur hexafluoride stays down in my lungs, and as such,
He's not feeling good.
I can talk much, much longer with a deep voice because that sulfur
I don't
hexafluoride
think it
is
makes you feel
gone
good.
down into my lungs
I think
and is
he really-
staying there.
I think he really doesn't
Now,
want that in his lungs
I'll take just
anymore.
one more swig of this sulfur hexafluoride so you can just really tell how this works.
I
I
think he
think he's
really
addicted.
likes it. I think
Oh, he likes
Oh,
it's pure
I
joy.
almost threw up on that one.
Why does he keep almost throwing? What is it about that him
The
keep
molecules
throwing
are
up?
so heavy.
I think
Now the
it's
thing I got to
disgusting.
do here is that before I go out and run a marathon, I got to purge my lungs of this stuff. The way I do that is stand on my head. So, Niels, you care to give this a shot?
Well, he can't.
So,
Who's this guy?
He's
What
a
are
crazy
his
science teacher.
What is happening?
He's trying to get it out of his.
Why does he have to do that?
Because he has to get it out of his lungs.
That doesn't make any sense.
He just-
That's not real.
no, that is real. Look at all the science and stuff.
Oh,
So
I think I got rid of it.
is the stuff that he did, is that just, it's not nitrous oxide, because when you do
No, he said it was something bigger. It's
you
a
know,
bigger word.
like you've done nitrous, right?
Yeah, it's
and,
why-
and it does this. How you doing? Yeah, I'm all
Yeah.
fucked up. Yeah,
That's different because it is a heavier, but the voice goes away really fast.
pretty fast. Yeah.
The voice goes away fast, but mostly it's just a lifetime. You know what they say about cake? You know, like a moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. Where it's just like with nitrous oxide, it's like it's a moment on the tongue, but then it makes your brain all fucked up.
Does it?
Makes your brain all dumb.
It does. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, it just kills brain cells, but that's what's fun about it.
How many?
A bunch in one swap. And I heard, but don't worry, I heard they come back.
You ever give a rim job and expect the person to call you back? You usually do, right?
I feel like
Let's go to the left.
if
Let's
I'm
go to
getting a
number
rim job, I know someone real well.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. That's not a top of the. That's not a first date thing.
Do you actually have you given a lot of rim jobs? Do you do that?
Personally?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, but not to a lot of people.
No more rim jobs. Let's go to number 16. Just make sure.
I'm just saying, you
no
asked
more
me.
rim jobs on the first date because it is a special kind of hurt to have a stranger's butthole in your mouth and them not text you back. Like, I'm just a little offended right now.
So this is
So
your
this
being,
is actually just a
being like-
message. So
yeah,
give him a call back. But I'm not against rim jobs on the first date. I mean, have fun with it.
I'm actually against rim jobs on the first date.
Well,
I think
I
don't
I
think you should
it's
do
too
rim
much.
jobs
I don't
until
think
you're
that
married.
I don't think we should be judging people.
I think that rim jobs are the most intimate thing that you can do.
No,
Because
the most
of
intimate thing you can do is share a bank account.
I'll never do that.
Yeah.
That's different. I don't want anybody to know exact amounts.
Interesting.
I don't want anybody to see what exactly I'm purchasing.
Well, it seems like you might have some trust issues.
No, because mostly it's real dumb shit. I just spent $300 on a 12-foot skeleton.
You finally got it.
Yep. Yeah, fucker.
You finally got it.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
gonna be great.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
gonna be
maybe
great.
we could start having like Halloween front yard contests.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
like what's the not the clumps. Christmas with the cranks.
Yeah.
Oh, Christmas with the cranks.
Yeah, but no, you shouldn't be eating asshole. I mean, that's also how you get hepatitis.
It's also how you cure hepatitis.
It's also how you get pink eye.
It's also how you cure pink eye. All right, let's go to this trust fall. Let's go to number 8.
I just want to know a lot about you. You know what I mean?
Why?
I need to know. Like, if I'm gonna eat your butthole, I want to see what you ate for
You
several
went out
days.
to dinner, whatever you
But
got.
for several days.
You know what I want to know? I want to know your regular grooming habits.
Absolutely.
That's what I want to know more than anything.
Well, by that standard, Granny, you'd probably eat her butthole because she was obviously clean. All the shit was left in the bathroom. There.
I'm actually past the point. If you don't have a bidet, I don't think anybody should be eating your butthole.
Well, all right.
Because that butthole, you need a fucking wall.
I didn't know I was at CPAC. I didn't realize when Pat Robertson died, he took over your souls.
I'm not. I don't think that I'm conservative. Just I'm saying, get to know someone before you eat their
Yeah,
asshole.
wow. What's next?
I also didn't say that you can't eat assholes. I said just me personally. I want to know the grooming habits.
Welcome to the
pinions.
last stream on the left. I'm with Ben Shapiro and Charlie Kirk over here.
I can't even. How am I
Wow.
supposed to recover? What am I supposed to do?
Let's go to when it comes to trust.
I wore a pink hat at a parade.
And this is yes, because you were trying to get laid. This is the
Why else would
precursor to Wayne Hoffman.
Okay.
This is called Trust Fall, and this is a man who I think he wants to be a mentalist or an illusionist, and he just didn't really. He was very mean. I think he was downright mean.
Because the thing is, if you're half a mentalist, that's not good. No. Because then you don't know anything.
Well, this guy's.
If
gonna
you're
bring
only
the
50% a mentalist, that's not anything.
No, it's really not.
No, yeah, that you're just guessing.
Because you can't open mic. That's the one thing about magic I think is really.
No, you have to open mic it though, because that's how you get the funny videos.
But-
Everyone has to fail first.
Do you think they actually do like open mics for magicians?
Yes. Yes.
I think they have clubs in which they perform for each other.
That's called an open mic.
Yeah, I mean, because that's the thing. Think of all the open mics that you went to.
It's all comedians.
It's all comedians.
Of course, because that's where you go practice. Because everyone knows technically what we're doing right here. This is an illusion.
Of what sort?
Humor. wordplay.
Oh yeah, you're
Twist
talking
of
about
a tongue.
us appearing happy.
Yes.
Yes. But what I would say is, I'd love to find out from the chat, Gurney, if people do know anything about the open mic area, about like how do people come up as magicians? That's actually a very interesting question.
The same way that we did, buddy.
You know what's funny, Ben? I think you actually just stumbled upon a Buddhist principle.
What?
The fact that words are merely illusions. Like, for example, the riddle, there is a goose in a bottle. How do you remove the goose without killing the goose or breaking the bottle?
You fucking shoot yourself in the head?
How big is the goddamn bottle? And just pull it out.
There is no bottle. The goose is now free.
Oh, it's all because he's just saying all
All right, let's do this.
I don't know what we're going to do with
Words
this mentalist.
are illusions.
If we can't handle Marcus at his cones, I don't know what we're going to do
It
with this
doesn't even make
actual
sense.
illusion.
That's not even an illusion. That's like one of those stupid ones you see on social media, and the answer is all dumb.
No, words are illusions. It's a Buddhist
Yes.
principle. I didn't
Again,
come up
that
with
is
it.
true.
Fucking Buddha came up with
I
I'm
came
not
up with
me.
it.
There is no me, right? All I am, there is an animus here, but me is a construct that you meet, right? That your construct meets.
But the you that you are only exists to you.
Completely
Or
and
do I?
utterly untrue. We actually, without you being recognized by another person, you would never know that you were human.
That's Descartes.
I don't give a fuck.
My third
how
grade
you get
teacher
through.
is a magician. And I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, that's fine. You're
Let's
not in
just-
third grade anymore. You better not be.
Do we have Wayne with us?
No. I want to see the. I
Well,
want
this
to.
is just a quick video anyway.
Yeah, let's watch this video.
Let's see the video. Let's see the video.
Do you trust me? Okay, let's do this. Are you ready? Here we go.
Uh-oh.
When I say let's do it. Okay, Laura, let's do it! All right, right there. I got your attention.
that is not
I
me.
think that's a lawsuit right there.
It's
Yeah,
just
that's-
God.
Owned.
Yeah, they're all.
And he just
You
continues.
put the power of trust in yourself because you want to trust only you.
Nah,
That
she
might
whacked
be the
her.
live death, actually.
She's all
when he
right.
was asking.
She's all right. She
No,
just
she's
she
not.
hurt herself. Yeah.
No,
You guys, do me a favor. Okay, do me a favor. Just if you guys just step up. All right. We're gonna go. I know it's really dark. Be careful.
I've done this a lot.
I
Would
don't
you trust
that
Ted
guy.
Connor?
1 second, please.
Hey, there you go. All right.
Can you close that door, please?
Oh, so he made that out like it's a funny bit that he did, but actually
I
he was
think
just.
that may have been someone who was skeptical of his talents and abilities because, again, if you're going to give a trust fall, it is really key that you catch him.
Yeah.
I think that
And then that
he was
thud,
doing.
she's not a pro wrestler. She did not tuck the chin.
Oh, here, look at this. So my friend's fiance is a corporate party magician. He is insufferable. That's fine. These are not the answers. My friend got big being a magician by winning America's Got Talent.
Wow.
Get Few Stamen. We got to get your friend on the show, Matt Franco. Before he did that, he did college shows, and he says that's their open mic.
Remember Marcus Monroe?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's
he's
very
very
famous.
talented.
Yeah,
he's doing great.
He did great shit.
He
Yeah,
literally
he used to do
juggled
magic.
like 3 knives in a like a 9-foot ceiling. And
The-
I
at
still
the
don't know how he did
Coney
it.
That was
Island.
Still one of the greatest shows. That him juggling in that basement.
In that basement
was incredible.
in the East Village.
Yes.
And then he did Coney too. All right. But anyway, let's get to Wayne. Do we have him with us? Hey, what's up, Mr. Hoffman?
What's up?
I know that we can trust you. You're not going to let us fall. So,
Never.
dude, the show is yours because I don't even know how you're
I don't know what's gonna happen.
What do you do?
I'm very excited for this.
Yes.
We know that you did Fool Us with Penn and Teller. I love that show.
I did.
And you fooled him.
It's a super awesome show. Yeah, and I got him too, which
fucking
was
awesome.
a bonus.
That's incredible. I would be so
Yeah,
scared to
super
do
hard.
that frickin' show. All right, so
Oh, dude, you have no idea. Like I've done, a lot of TV, Ellen, the Today Show. I mean, I've done it all. But let me tell you what, I was never more nervous than doing that because you get one shot.
that's it.
These guys know everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't just have to perform and it's fun. You're like
Yeah.
playing a game of mental
Did you
chess
listen
the
to
entire time.
did you listen to Lose Yourself from the 8 Mile soundtrack? Mom Spaghetti get all hyped up.
I did not, but I had it in my heart. So
That's good. And
But
how
yeah.
mean was Ellen to you? Was Ellen mean to you? I heard she was mean to people.
Yeah, you know what? Ellen was just like, she was very like business. You know what I mean? She was nice. She was like
Like an
pleasant, but like there was a weird thing in the air. Like when you walked in there, it was like you can't talk unless you're spoken to type
Fear.
of vibe. You know what I mean? Like she ran a tight ship.
Well, it's a
for
good thing
sure.
you're a mentalist because you can just use the power of the mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I only work when I have to. But yeah,
Oh,
Thank
same.
you.
We're all the
Thank
same.
you.
All right, so
All right, I'm excited for this.
Please
Yeah, I
present
can't wait for
your
this.
skills. I don't know how to start.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, just tell.
honestly-
First of all, tell us what a mentalist is.
Yes, yes, great.
For those who
You
don't
know
know.
what? Yeah, because a lot of people listening have no idea what the hell that means. So, a mentalist is a person that uses psychology for entertainment. That's the short version. Other people might say a mind reader, if you will. It's somebody who can influence your thoughts, somebody who can predict what you're going to do, somebody who can read your thoughts, things like that.
The one thing I can do, I was at a bar yesterday, and there was a person, and I could tell in his eyes, he was sad. I said, "Oh, going through a breakup, huh?" And he said, "How'd you tell?" Also, with one of my producer buddies, she was going through a breakup, and I said, "Hey, going through a breakup, huh?" And she said, "How can you tell?" So in a way, I'm a mentalist.
You know, I think everybody has this ability to read other people. I mean, put it this way. We had nonverbal communication before we could speak. You know what I mean? Like, I think people really get each other. It's just if you spend a lifetime now studying that and studying the science behind it, and you mix that natural intuition with science, then you get a mentalist.
Okay.
Does your wife, do you do that with within your relationships? You go, and she's like, don't pull
put it this way. I have occupational advantages in life.
That's good.
It
Oh,
does
see,
help.
that's a good answer. Can you make a woman come with just your mind?
I'd have to defer to my wife the next time I see her and ask her.
She would know.
Classy.
She should know the answer. All right.
That's class.
Class. That's a class act.
Well, let's get mental here.
Man, I struggled to be classy there. It was so hard not to.
You did a
answer
really
that.
good job.
Oh, yeah.
You did a very good job.
There was an internal struggle. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
All right, I'm ready.
So-
I'm nude mentally.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
All right.
your-
Great.
your-
Now, I was debating what I was going to do for you guys right up until I joined and jumped on here. So I think I have something I want to try, and I'm crossing my fingers to see if this works. So I predict things. Now, there's two ways to predict things. One is to guess what a person is going to do. And the second way is to implant a thought into their mind and then have them say the thought, and it appears as if I predicted it. And I can do both things. Now, I'm not going to tell you which one I'm about to do, but I need one of you to participate.
I'm about to cross my fingers this way if this
No,
turns
you
out.
gotta do it. You gotta
Get
do
out,
it,
demon!
Kissel.
Get
Give
out.
it to Kissel. Give it to Kissel. You do it, Kissel.
I'm doing it.
You just got a mind like
All
a
right.
steel trap.
So I'm going to tell you what I did. Now, I don't want you guys to look just yet, but I made a prediction. Now, obviously, the only way I could make a prediction and have you trust it is if it's out on the interwebs and it's time or date stamped, and it's verifiable. So I'll tell you what I did. Maybe an hour ago, approximately ish, I posted something as a prediction, and the only way I could do it time stamped, I put it on my story on Instagram for what I believe is about to happen. Now, in a moment, I'm going to have you guys look at it and verify it, but not yet. You're not going to look at it yet. But in a moment, you can verify this. Now, let me explain.
I got a lot of
Yesterday-
catchphrases. Is it just going to be me saying honk honk and boom flip it?
No,
mostly
not yet.
catchphrases.
No, that's later. That's later. I yesterday, I knew I was coming on the show and with you guys, and so I made a list in my phone of I think it was 60. I was able to get 60 notorious serial killers, right?
Okay. Wow.
And I numbered them 1 through 60. Now, these are in no particular order, right? They're not like number one, the most victims and stuff like that. It's just random. I found this list and then I randomly put it into my phone in the notes section. So each person's name is numbered. So if you went to number 17, for example, and looked at the name, there would be someone there. So here's what you're going to do. In a moment, I'm going to have you say a number between 1 and 60 out loud, and then we're going to check to see what name is at that number. I don't have the list memorized, and obviously you have no idea what they are. So it's going to be totally roll of the dice and random. So whenever you're ready, I want you to say a number out loud between 1 and 60.
This
and
is
then
me
we're going
doing
to check
this?
to see what name's there.
All three or just me?
Just you, yeah.
40. I'm going to go with 42. That is my birthday.
you
I will
wanna
be
change your
42
mind?
years. No, I don't. I'm going to be 42 on Friday. I'll go with 42.
He's happy with the mind that he has. So check it out. I'm going to go to my notes. I'm going to open everything live here. So you can see yesterday I wrote this. It says right there, yesterday, serial killers, right? I'm going to open it up. So check it out. Each one of these you guys can see is a different name.
God,
None
yuck.
of them repeat. None of them repeat at
Great
all.
list.
Right? And we can go down to the bottom and you can see there's 60 of them, right? Like number 50 is Jack the Ripper and so on and so forth. So what number did you say again?
42.
42. So that would be, okay, here it is. 42 is John Wayne Gacy, very famous.
Yes, indeed.
The killer clown. And you guys can see that, right?
Yeah,
Number
yeah, 42.
Okay. Well, now if you would have picked, 37, it would be Otis Toole. Okay, right? So everybody here is, but you chose 42. Well, that's weird. If you guys have a phone, right, you can just go to Wayne Hoffman. I'll do it. I'm going to pull it up on my Instagram, and you can verify this right now. I'm gonna open up. Right, I'm gonna open this up and look. My stories. 1 hour ago, I put John Wayne Gacy.
No fucking. Oh, there he is!
You get out of here, devil! You get out of here, devil!
Demon!
You get out of here! I'm gonna survive you, devil!
And it's time stamped 1 hour ago.
That's.
Well, I can't believe it.
I looked at it. I just looked at it too. It's here. It's an hour ago.
That's incredible.
You get out of here.
I knew it. I just knew.
Get out of here,
the
damn
key to
it.
the universe, man.
That is that's an interesting trick. But I think I know how you did it.
How?
He is green screen.
He's never been real.
He's not real at
I'm
all.
not even here right now. I'm at home watching Netflix.
Let's see here.
So that's a trick you have prepared. Like not a trick. That's like how would you call that? It's like a performance.
It's an
piece.
illusion.
It's an illusion.
You can call it whatever you want. I do, for full disclosure, I do two different things. I do illusions because I'm also an illusionist, right? And I've been doing magic forever, but I also do mentalism, and those are two different skill sets. One is really based in just psychology, and then the other is like seeing something that isn't real, like an illusion. And I do both, but I never tell people what it is that I'm doing at any given moment. I let my audience decide. It's more fun that way.
Wow. Well, now I feel like I should have chosen a different number.
Yeah,
but you know my birthday was coming up. He knew I was about to be 42.
You know, when your head hits the pillow tonight, that's the question you're going to be asking yourself. What if I would have chosen another number?
Well, I didn't need that. I actually didn't need that.
And that's the interesting thing is that if you would have asked me, I would have said a different number.
I definitely would have said a different number.
Yeah, I would have said.
I had another number in my head.
I absolutely did too. That's crazy.
What were you going with?
I was going with 17.
17.
Just 18.
Wow.
18.
18.
You would have chosen 17. It's almost like I mentioned that number earlier. Maybe
there
rewind
you go.
and listen to this again. So anyway, you guys can rewind it and listen to see if I implanted that in your head. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Can you talk to our president? That would be nice. Be like, make it so it's like, don't send a bunch of cluster bombs. Okay, do you want to do anything else? This is incredible.
I mean,
I don't know if there's anything else you want to do.
Do me.
I prepared one more thing.
Do something for Marcus. He needs this.
I'm really. This is going to be well, you'll see. I'm just going to keep this here for a second because I have a feeling
that's what people are saying. It's your time travelers. A lot of our chat, just Mr. Huffman has let our chat saying they're saying it's your beautiful hair.
Oh,
power.
It is nice.
Yeah. Thank you. I condition. I'm going to try something here, and again, if it works, great. If not, so be it. Because this is an experiment.
Yeah.
Because you never know what's going to happen. So. Since Mr. Kissel, you participate, the other two have not. So I have something. I had a feeling you might say, "Can you do another thing?" So this one will involve both of you, since you didn't get a chance to participate.
Okay.
I'm going to cross my fingers. So who wants to participate first?
I'll go first.
Out of the two
go first.
of you.
I'm gonna go first.
All right, you're in. I want you to imagine that right now you've just won a free vacation, a free holiday, if you will, to travel anywhere in the world that you'd like to travel to. One location, all expenses paid, literally anywhere in the world. Before I even do anything, tell us out loud, where would you want to travel to?
Galapagos Islands.
Oh, interesting choice.
Galapagos Islands with the tortoises and
The tortoises,
Komodo
yeah.
dragons
Have
and
like
wild
a full
stuff. Good choice, right?
experience with all the nature and stuff.
Yeah, cool. Right. I actually have not been there. I've hit 70. I just hit my 75th country. I went to Pongo, Samoa, or it's pronounced Pongo is how you pronounce it. It's spelled Pago. Anyway, but I have not been to the Galapagos Islands. High on my list. So I want you to imagine you're at the Galapagos Islands. You're checking out nature, what have you. So that's your portion. And now we need the second part. So we're switching people. And now the second part of this is I want you to imagine you're with him at the Galapagos.
No, with
I'm with Marcus.
I'm with Henry.
Yes, you're with
I'm with
Marcus.
him.
What a
hanging out
duo.
with him at the Galapagos Islands for free. Again, he was nice enough to bring you.
Okay.
And you choose the hotel, and you go to the hotel, and they ask you what room number do you want to stay in, and you have to tell them. You choose the room number, right? Tell us out loud. What room number do you see in your mind?
411.
411.
Okay.
All right. Now, is that important to you in any way, or is it totally random? Like, were you born April 11th or like something like that, or is it totally random?
It's information.
Okay, because check this out. I know this is weird. It is the information number. Remember I showed you guys this wallet earlier?
Yeah.
Well, I recently, and it's behind here in the pinned up section where you would normally keep your driver's license. I didn't want to show my driver's license number on the screen here, so I put a hotel room key card where the driver's license thing is. But behind it, there's this card. Now, I do not want you to take your eyes off of this index card because I don't want you to think this is sleight of hand or anything funny. So keep your eyes on this. Earlier, I wrote something down as a prediction of what I thought was going to happen. Check this out. Pinned up in my wallet, right here, I had Galapagos Islands 411.
Pal, I don't know who the fuck sent you.
That's it. You get out.
I don't know who sent you. I don't know where you're from. I don't know if Elon Musk made you in a lab, but that is disgusting.
I feel weird.
It makes me feel weird. Yep, I don't like it.
It's a little weird.
Cool, man.
I feel really weird about that.
That's not cool, dude.
Were you a lonely child? Were you lonely as a
Look
kid?
on his face too. It's
Because
the,
I feel like this is something
that
lonely children would
It's
do.
just the smile of knowing.
Ah.
You
Wow.
know, I'm not going to lie. I get really excited when I'm right.
Wow. And you could do it over Zoom too. That's crazy.
Well,
Yeah. You know what's crazy? During the 2 years that Earth was shut down, I had a whole world tour that was canceled. I had like 80 dates around the world that like were canceled because I basically made my money. I'll do shows at corporate events, so or theaters and stuff. I make my money by having large groups of people come together and sneeze on each other. So when the world shut down, I was like, okay, what can I do? So I started thinking, can I do this through a Zoom or a camera or like video chat or whatever? And so I started trying it and it's working. So I built this whole show called Distant Deceptions. That's a full like 1 hour show just through here. And guys, the crazy thing is it blew up. So I was doing like 6 shows a day, reading people's minds through the camera like this. And I started to really, it was cool.
Where were you when Jeffrey Toobin was jerking off? You should have said, hey, Toobin, the cameras is on, Toobin.
2 weeks in a row, we got a Toobin.
Toobin, Wayne Hoffman, Mentalist, Illusionist.
My God.
Thank you so much,
Wayne.
Mr. Hoffman.
Check out WayneHoffman.com. Check out Wayne Hoffman on Instagram. Support this man. Support the arts. We fucking love it. That was so awesome. Thank you, Wayne.
Oh, you guys are awesome. Of
That's
course.
so-
Thank you guys.
Dear God.
Dude, thank you.
You're
Burn
the best.
him.
Okay. Yeah.
Burn him.
Be careful. Yeah. Be careful. Don't go to Salem anytime soon.
We just that filthy easy.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank
We
you,
just
Wayne.
loose-brained morons. Thank you,
See
Mr.
you later,
Hoffman.
buddy.
Bye.
I did say 411.
I seriously love that shit. It's like how that happened. But anyway, let's.
And I changed it from like at the last minute. I was gonna say Easter Island, and the last minute I changed it. No, I was gonna say
I was-
Fiji.
Well, I was gonna say
$189.
$189.
$1,000 that you were going to say Iceland.
Well, no, because I can go to Iceland whenever I want.
Yeah.
He's been there. Third Iceland, and I thought you were going to do 420.
I thought about it, but then I didn't want to be too on brand.
I know. So then it's like,
and then whatever number was there came up.
I don't even know why I said Galapagos Islands. I don't even really want to go there.
Apparently, it's extremely difficult and it's horrible there.
Let's go to this video.
Like, if you go there, you can go and look at it, but there's a lot of rules and it's not fun. It's like not nice.
I don't know why I said that.
We'll figure it out later.
It's
Let's
years-long list.
11.
I am just so like, I can't even. What if he do the Zoom thing and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, and then all of a sudden he disappears, and he shows up and he's fucking your wife in the other room.
Well, you got to let him do it because he's an illusionist.
It's just like, Kazam, he's all of a sudden, oh my God, he's having sex with my wife. That's the best trick I've ever seen.
This is pretty incredible. The Illusionist, now you're a cuck. So let's go to number 11. It's Barney takes a dump.
That's great.
I'll be back.
He had real skill. He had a real, genuine skill.
Oh, do I gotta go? Open the door here. Oh.
You know, isn't this also sort of illusion?
Oh.
That doesn't make any sense. It's fine.
It's funny that he's tucked the tail in to the toilet.
Yeah, that's disgusting. By the way, he should be up. I don't think he can shit like that.
In the toilet.
He does. He's
I think he scatters like a bird. No, yes, thank you, Josie. You say #1 stream this year so far. Better than Johnny the Groper?
Yeah, Johnny the Groper was pretty great.
Will you just wait a minute?
I'm just.
Barney's taking a dump here. It's
Just
look
been
at that.
such a long week.
That's a lot like about what that guy
Such
did.
a long week already. You know,
He blew up the bathroom.
I just got a magician just read my mind.
Yeah.
But then Barney, someone automated him taking a stinky dump, and then he farted fire, and the ogre was there, and he fell over.
There's like nothing in my, like he could listen to every episode of the podcast and still not glean that I would want to go to the Galapagos Island,
idea.
which I don't want to go to.
And again, it's not a nice place to visit.
No.
And 411, that's dumb.
I don't even like tropical places. I like forests. I like tundras.
Yeah.
He loves tundras.
Well, maybe he knew everything that you liked and figured that you were going to be so damn nervous you were going to say something you didn't like because, I don't know.
How do you think he does that? He does that. Do you think that what he does is he looks at you and he's like, that's a fat fuck. He wants to go to Paris. He wants to go eat pasta.
You know what he learned how to do? Draw with his penis. So he was actually, that whole time, there's a little pencil in his penis, and then he put that all down. We couldn't see what was going on down there.
Well, that's the thing.
that's
you also
possible.
wonder,
That's
wait,
possible.
do you think
no,
he
took it out of his breast pocket.
He did.
We don't know how big his penis is.
Do you think his wife's underneath feeding the wallet?
Maybe.
Feeding the wallet?
But how do you figure out
You
the
think the wife's
42?
in on it?
I guess with the 42 thing, you're about to be 42.
Yeah.
You're going to be 42 in 3 days.
Well, that's why I chose it.
And 42 is a common number to choose.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it is.
I think any
Because
number is common.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. 42 is
He didn't know that.
No, but 42 is still a popular number.
You shouldn't pick up hitchhikers anywhere. Let's watch this San Diego
It's
chicken
impossible.
versus Barney.
He's truly scientifically impossible to teach.
This is just funny because it gets out of hand and you can tell the San Diego chicken's actually upset.
And me and Henry will be at San Diego this
Yeah.
Wayne
weekend.
does seances, Gurney?
This is funny. This was in the Barney documentary.
Was it really?
Yeah. Actually,
gotta watch it till the end, 'cause-
they interviewed the San Diego chicken for the Barney documentary,
Is
and
that
he was
right?
fantastic.
He gets clucking mad here because this Barney guy, I think he oversteps his bounds.
Well, this was during the height of Barney hate.
Oh, yeah, because Barney had to be a villain, right, or whatever?
Well, everyone hated. There was a gigantic Barney backlash.
I don't know why, but
Because he was too cute, he was too innocent.
hey,
It was very annoying.
I didn't mind Barney growing up.
He was fine.
He had PBS, so he's a PBS guy. So. And now Barney does dominate here. This is a pure Barney domination.
Barney does dominate.
You can tell he doesn't. Well, he doesn't know where he is.
Well, but you can also tell the chicken is like, bro, seriously, dude? I'm the clucking chicken.
But it's kind of the bit.
Yeah, but I really think the chicken's upset
He
here.
does get enough.
And so you're gonna get cocky with the chicken, and then the
On
chicken
the
does.
It's a bit.
Yeah.
It's a bit. No, you'll see. You'll see.
No, he's about to hit him in the
Because I
balls.
truly do believe that this is an issue. There's like a fight that happens, So this was on. Now I do believe that. I think the chicken is mad.
No, the chicken is definitely mad. Yeah.
And look at Barney right here. He's about to
get
this
the
chicken.
shit
He's
about to
like,
he's about to full body tackle.
It's still my 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's cute. Though. That's a normal fight.
That's not it.
No, is he gonna open up his cloaca on him?
He's gonna open up.
Because you know that words were just exchanged between those two men.
Oh, they were
right?
like he's really, really mad.
Those were words that were just exchanged where they talked about stuff.
Yep, and he's still angry, And Barney, you think it's over? You think, oh, it's all fine now. He doesn't care.
Yeah, on the bar.
Get in the
dugout.
dugout.
Get in the dugout.
That's a work.
And then he fell over.
That's a work.
I don't know.
I think that's gotta be. That's wrestling.
I don't know.
Because he had to win.
I think the chicken was legitimately kind of pissed with the push.
Yes.
You know what's
What did he
interesting?
say in the doc?
You know what's interesting is that actually wasn't the clip that they showed in the doc. They did multiple Barney chicken bits.
Oh, yeah.
They did a lot of. That was a very popular bit at
I
the
think
San Diego.
because the mascot has to beat the Barney thing in the end.
Yeah, every time
But
the
then
mascot
also
always has
your
to beat the Barney.
mascot, you got your children there, and then you're like, why did
It's
kill
devastating.
Barney?
Yeah, it's devastating.
Yeah.
They got to go watch a guy mash his balls, dressed as a chicken, into another Barney guy.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. At some point, I always talk about that. I always think about just being haunted by like when you touch one of these character actors. When I'm always forced to hug them, and just thinking about that, about how you go to touch this thing and you expect it to be like big and puffy and like it's a felt thing, like it's a stuffed animal, and then you just your hands sink in and just feel the rippled hot hips of an adult man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a mascot fan. Some people hate on the mascot. I would watch an entire league with just mascots.
I love the mascot. The
Some
Philadelphia.
people shit all over the mascot. Leave the mascot alone.
Come on, the Philadelphia Freak. It's wonderful.
What's his name?
I agree.
What's his name? Grover Grimy?
Or is it the Freak?
Gritty.
Yeah,
that guy.
Really fun. I was compared to Gritty. I think he's a hockey guy.
Yeah,
Gritty's a hockey. I think it's Flyers.
It's the Flyers. Yeah.
Is it the Philly Freak or the Pittsburgh Freak?
Yeah, they're both there.
Philly?
Fucking same. It has to be.
Philly Frenetic. That's what it is.
There it is. Let's do this video. Speaking of,
that's Gritty.
Let's do number 5. Yeah, that's
I
Gritty.
love Gritty.
That's Gritty.
Gritty's wonderful.
Yeah, Gritty's real funny. Let's do number 5. And Eric said we may have played this before, so let's see if we did play it before. We only got a few minutes here.
You oral sex. Use oral sex. Let that sperm of that man out.
It's pretty close.
Demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth.
Oh.
And then he came again and he slept with me last week, and I told the pastor that I need deliverance again, and since then my private part has been itching.
It's itching.
Yes.
Yeah, slap that.
Who are you?
Slap her right in the
Who
way.
are you? Who are you? Who are you? Speak. Who are you? Check. Who are you? Look at that demon. Look at that demon.
That's the
Look at that
demon. That's not her. No, this is the demon.
Why is the demon scared? Demon just got done sucking and fucking.
And then you spray it.
Yeah, it's good. It's holy. It's got to be. I hope it's holy.
I think so.
No,
Hand
that's
sanitizer?
Banaka.
Oh.
It's Banaka.
15 minutes later, some white stuff came.
There you go.
Gotcha.
Yep.
After I
Isn't
spread
that an
something
ultimate
in my
illusion?
white, put your hands together. Hallelujah.
I want to do that.
All right, I didn't watch
I want
it
to do
till-
that
there
more.
we
I
go.
want to
That's
do the
fantastic.
the
Thank you.
whap, the whap on a person's forehead, and watching them go, and then spraying holy water all
Hey,
over
buddy.
their choo-choo is really great.
I think she squirted out whatever demon seed was in her.
Bella, yeah,
And,
it's true. Ben does rediscover this video like every 3 years, but guess what? Due to weed, so do I.
Yeah.
I am sure.
We've been doing this show. I realize we've been doing the stream since 2016.
Yeah, we have.
We've covered a lot of ground.
Yeah,
We've covered a lot.
We have been doing it since 2016. Yeah, I remember in the very first stream, I almost passed out from heat exhaustion and completely freaked out and had a claustrophobic fit in the middle of the show.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's great.
no one saw it though.
It's called showmanship.
Showmanship. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for watching.
This is honestly, my mind's blown.
My mind's blown. I actually, you know what? I did need that today.
Yeah, I needed
did
some
need
magic.
that today.
I needed
I needed
it
a
too.
sprinkle.
Yes.
Yeah.
I needed a bit of a
love
sprinkle
magic. I
because
love
God knows
illusions.
what that guy does. He just looks at everybody. Because that's the thing, in his day to day, he looks at everybody like, here comes another mark.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's so smart. Like, in a way, I guess there must be human beings are pattern creatures. That's why everybody got mad at ChatGPT, because humans are just actually very easy to guess. how they're going to react in very specific situations.
He sees the world like pigeons, just little marks on all of our heads, just waiting to shit on us.
Like, did he mention turtles earlier in the conversation? Did he mention parrots?
Turtles.
Or environmentalism?
Cows. I'm
Or
trying to think,
Darwinism?
did he
Did he
say
mention
Darwinism?
Darwin? Was there anything? Did he mention islands at all?
Did he say
to
something
implant
about
in that?
I think he talked
in my
about the dressing.
In my head,
$1,000.
what could he
He
have
came
said?
in. All right, what did he say?
didn't-
Now I'm looking, analyzing the whole thing. He came in.
I don't even.
He
wanna
didn't say
go.
anything about how I look.
No.
Just fine.
No, he was quite nice about that.
He was a very nice man. He was.
If you don't have
came
anything
in,
nice
he
to
talked
say,
about his
don't say
wife.
anything at
I'd
all.
like to have dinner with that man.
We said no, you don't.
No, because he'll ruin your food.
That's the thing is that man
take
is
your steak.
extremely impressive, but he needs to be kept at arm's length.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Oh,
You
with
can't
2 arms.
He's so good.
And then you look
He's
down,
too
you got,
good.
you got shoes on your arms. He made your hands feet.
You're like, just stop with the damn tricks.
Enough.
Just let me live my life.
All right, everyone. We'll be back next week. Hail yourselves. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye. We should bring him back. He's gonna do a whole show.
He's great.